He showed us the depths of his own soul. He wasn't just playing a role, he was living it, breathing it, feeling it, and we, the audience, were swept away, caught in the whirlwind of his performance. This was the moment when Val Kilmer wasn't just a star, he was a phenomenon. He was the embodiment of artistic passion, and this passion was contagious. It was a fire that burned bright, and for a moment, he was the sun. And then, Batman. Batman Forever, a role that should have cemented his place in Hollywood royalty. But even as the caped crusader, Kilmer remained an enigma. He was Batman, but he was also Val Kilmer, a man who refused to be defined by a mask, a suit, a role. He was a contradiction, a paradox. He was the hero, but he was also the rebel. He was the star, but he was also the outsider. This was the beginning of the chasm that would widen between him and the Hollywood machine. He wasn't just playing a character, he was wrestling with his own identity, his own place in a world that often demanded conformity. He was a man searching for truth in a world of illusion, and this search, this struggle, would define the next chapter of his life. This was not just a role, it was a battle for his soul. And then, the whispers started. Difficult, eccentric, unpredictable, these weren't just words. They were weapons, used to tarnish his reputation, to paint him as the outsider, the rebel, the man who didn't fit the mold. But what if, just what if, these labels were a testament to his genius, his refusal to compromise his artistic integrity? What if his difficult behavior was just a reflection of his unwavering commitment to truth, to authenticity? He wasn't playing the game, he was rewriting the rules. He was challenging the status quo, refusing to bow down to the demands of a system that often valued conformity over creativity. He was a lone wolf, howling at the moon, refusing to be tamed. And for that, he paid a price. The roles began to dry up, the opportunities dwindled, and the whispers grew louder. But even in the face of adversity, he refused to compromise. He refused to dim his light. This was not a fall from grace. This was a stand against mediocrity. And then, the wilderness years. The decade when Val Kilmer seemed to vanish from the Hollywood radar. But even in the shadows, he continued to create, to explore, to express himself. He wasn't defined by the roles he played. He was defined by the art he created. He wrote, he painted.